Hey guys, this is Steve with the Solutions to Power blog, and here with David Morse, who's the Senior Manager of the Domain Product Team. And this is part of our series on the new Network Solutions brand, and we're here to talk about some really innovative stuff going on with domains. And David, thanks for being here.
Sure thing.
So David, we were chatting kind of before the video about this interesting concept, the CRS product, or the product line, I guess, if you will. Could you give us kind of a brief overview of that?
Sure. CRS stands for Central Registry Solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Central Registry Solutions is a joint venture between Network Solutions
and
CentralNIC. And so what we're doing is we've created an entity that will play in the new TLD market. ICANN has regulated that they're going to open up the TLD marketplace to have competition for general TLDs like .com and .net and .org. So we're going to go beyond that.
Okay.
There's going to be a lot of applications from companies and organizations that want to offer new TLDs. We think that there's going to be three categories of new TLDs. There are going to be companies that will want to brand a new TLD, so it would be a .brand like .ibm or .ebay or .nascar.
Okay.
And they could either use them themselves to control their own ecosystem. So if you're ABC Television,
mm-hmm.
and you want to put all your media on .abc, that becomes the authentic place to go for anything about any TV shows or actors or advertisers that are on ABC.
So this is, so if I understand you right, is whereas .com is commercial as the first level domain,
the top level domain.
The top level domain. There's in the secondary we have, like networksolutions.com, or abctv.com, that this person these are new TLDs specific for, like you said, an organization, an ecosystem, if you will. So someone can have even like more control over the domain and the environment instead of being at the MRSEC issue. Well, sometimes the more generic are the .coms or .nets. Is that kind of where it's going? Is that way to lead innovation?
Well, ICANN oversees the industry,
okay.
And they want to introduce innovation. And so it's not just going to be a replacement for .com. Hopefully there'll be more functionality
mm-hmm.
that allows companies or organizations to take advantage of the new space. For example, beyond .brands, you may have .geographics, .geos. So cities may enable businesses to purchase .nyc or .paris, and then really show themselves to be doing business in New York City. And then finally, the other category, the last category, would be generics. So .generics might be something like a .wiki or .blog or .web.
Okay.
And what Central Registry Solutions will do is they'll run the registry and offer the ability to run these new TLDs for companies. And at the same time, we will enable them to be sold through our storefront, whether it's a closed system or an open system, open to the public. But we think there's tremendous potential with something like a .wiki or .blog that provides meaning to people who are searching for websites.
With customers and .wikis, would this be something that they would have their .com, or they would have their station, like their main company would be .com, and they had, if they want to set up a wiki or a blog, would they use those domain extensions to keep in line with the company and the top level domain? Is that kind of the vision? Would you say?
I think there's two ways to go. I think that ultimately the public will be visiting websites,
mm-hmm.
and they can gain meaning based upon the extension that's at the end. And to a certain extent, the web already does this. .com is meant for commercial.
Yeah.
We know about .edu. That's meant to be an educational site, and it's controlled.
That's controlled, yes.
.gov is controlled as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we had, for example, .bank, .bank would be controlled, and there'd be a body that would ensure that only financial institutions can get .bank.
For example,
providing confidence to the consumer.
Not only that, but you probably could have a higher level of encryption certificate that could provide only the .bank, so that you would be insured if you went to Bank of America .bank.
That absolutely can be one of the functionalities that's built in.
Right.
And that would be a fantastic one. So part of the strategies with the company will either help describe the intent of the website with the ending, or if the company is big enough and entrepreneurial enough to get their own extension, they could really just control all the content themselves. So someone like, so maybe it's one of the wireless carriers will go out and get .sprint or .AT&T. And then all of a sudden, what they can do is with every cell phone that they provision, they can have that phone number be .att, and that could be the consumer's portal. It could be the consumer's homepage that they give away for free. You can have content that streams to it, and it all can be customized based upon the area code.
With these TLDs, these new TLDs, how would that make search engines smarter, or how would that make, bring forth more of a semantic type of web in terms of?
I think ultimately, search engines should look at the ending. I think they do to a certain extent, but with more meaning being conveyed. .wiki or .blog, or even places like .nyc or .paris. If you've got restaurant.nyc, you know what that's about.
Right.
And the search engines should be able to really discern with ease that someone's searching for a restaurant from IP addresses located in New York City should deliver results that are .nyc related.
So, for example, if they did that, if they were searching for Le Cirque in New York City, and if you put that in now and you put Le Cirque New York City, you'll get the Le Cirque website, lecirque.com.
Why not just put in Le Cirque, understand that you're in New York, and just deliver the NYC websites?
That's what I was, that the pages, instead of it being Le Cirque references, you'll have things from Yelp, you'll have reviews from other places, but maybe you would have, like you said, you'd have a more relevant thing from the city. It would include those things, so it would be a more intelligent first, second page set of results.
We were talking about names. The fact that I share a name with a famous actor.
Yes.
Are you looking for David Morse television? So you're going to look for a .tv, or maybe you're looking for a .abc or .film.
Yes.
Well, that's going to filter out results for the actor. But if you're looking for something personal and it's davidmorse.blog or David Morse, .web or .me exists, you'll know that'll be a little bit more personal, and so you look for content. So if you're looking for, David Morse in Virginia, you'll look for a .blog more than you will .film. The results will show up.
As we kind of close, is there anything we kind of want to summarize with, what's CRS like? If people want to learn more, where should they go? And what's things like that.
Just to reiterate, Central Registry Solutions is a joint venture that Network Solutions is involved with CentralNet. You can go to centralregistrysolutions.com. ICANN is finalizing the guidebook for how these applications will be awarded and how people will apply for them. The time frame for this is going to be the beginning of 2010.
Okay, great.
And projections are that there'll be between 250 to 500 new extensions applied for.
Great.
And of course, ICANN will go through the process of picking people.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate the time, and thanks a lot.
Sure thing.
So, guys, if you want to check out more information, we'll be following this on the Solutions of Power blog, and there'll be more information to come on CRS, and I'm sure we'll be talking to David next time. So, thanks. See you later.